Hi there, I'm Anna Marie, and I'm going to be taking a quick look through the Blossoms and Bee Shopify store today. I'll be running through it and just thinking through the user experience, right? Where in the customer journey might there be pain points where you might be losing sales? And then I'll also be giving some tips on design and tweaks that could just elevate your site and, right, hopefully increase that traffic converting into actual customers. So let's dive right into it. Right off the bat, I really love how much you've customized your site, right? This is really unique. I can immediately feel a brand coming through. It's definitely not just your typical Shopify template. So props to you for that. I also really like that you've stuck to a pretty simple color scheme. So you're using kind of these pinks and then these really dark, kind of almost brownish text, which one kind of immediately notifies me that it's probably something right for women. And it also just creates this consistency. And then right at the top, you have this explanation, right, that you're focused on mothers, helping them maintain self-care and well-being, which matches the brand and what I kind of expected. And then that you're also building a community, which is great. Now, the only thing here, right, you have a duplicate click here to discover our story button. So what you really want in the header, I think great to have maybe the second button, this kind of outline style, be click here to discover our story. But the main button should probably be something around browser products, right? Or sign up for a community, whatever you want the thing for the person to do to be. That should be there as a call to action. And if you can, right, my eye almost goes to this image, right? There's this beautiful image below that I want to scroll to. So if there is anything you can add here in the header as an image, I think that can really help kind of people focus on that, understand what you offer, and then scroll down from there. If it can be a product that you offer, an image of kind of the community you've set up, whatever that main thing you want to advertise is. So add that here. Then, right, scrolling down, I can see that you're advertising some natural organic products. I wonder if this image could be somebody actually using your products, making a little more clear. And now another point that I really want to make, as much as I love your brand and the fact that you have clear colors, there are some legibility issues. So this button right here is way too light against kind of the pink against the lighter pink background. These buttons are super hard to read. So maybe you use kind of a black button. I know it'll be pretty bold, but that's what you want buttons to be. You want people to click them. So really making sure that those pop out. And then scrolling down, I love that here you have some bestsellers. Finally, I can see some images of your products, right? This is great. Any grainy images, go and switch those out, right? That's just moments where people might be losing trust, and that's really an opportunity, a missed opportunity for you to showcase your brand. So just going and updating those. Otherwise, though, I like a lot of these images. Again, if you can just be consistent, it looks like this is a gift card, so it makes sense that it would maybe just be text. If you can actually take a photo of a cute little gift card that you have, that would be sweet. Then scrolling down, again, kind of a legibility issue, right? I can't quite read this text because of the way the image behind is showing up. So maybe this white square, just make it fully white so it's super visible, right? If you have text, people need to be able to read it. And then again here, this is sweet. Seems like you have some collections. If you can update this image to match so all of these take up kind of the full transparency, that would be great. And now I love that you have testimonials. That is so good. If you can get more testimonials with photos, that makes such a big difference. And then one just minor user experience thing here. Usually people expect to be able to scroll or click through these. It's a little odd that I have to click these buttons to see all the testimonials. So just maybe switching out the carousel to something a little more intuitive. And then, right, again, some legibility issues, but we already talked about that. I love that in your footer you have your mission, you have some navigation, maybe add some information about right shippings and returns, and then just some padding, right? There's a little bit too little spacing here and too much empty space here. So just moving things around to make sure everything is nicely aligned. So now those are some really specific things, but right, to summarize, make sure text is legible, make sure your buttons are clear, make sure your images are consistent and high quality. And in that main header section, just call out whatever the number one thing you want people to do. And from there, I think you'll be off to a really good start. Otherwise, the site is beautiful and it's really clear, right, what your brand is and what your goal is, which is really important. So just keep building on that. Hope that helps.